Let me tell you about the first time I ever saw a demon. But look, when it comes to seeing demons, it's not something that I see all the time. And when I do see them, it's because they got to get up out of here. Maybe one time I was in this Office Depot. I saw them all over the place in that Office Depot. And that was probably the only time where I just saw them randomly. But usually when I do see them, they are busy about to do something, or they are attached to a person or something to that effect. And what I've learned whenever I see that, deal with it. But also you have to learn how to see demons in Braille. What do I mean when I say see them in Braille? That means you got to know that they're there. You can tell that they're there by the effects that they give to people and how people respond. If you can pick up on that, you don't have to know that the demon is there, but you know they're there by the actions and reactions of people. So when you deal with that area of people and whatever that situation is no longer there, that's how you can know the influence, not the possession, but the influence of that demon is gone. That's a way that you can tell. Experience, okay? So we have that going on. But I brought you here with the thumbnail and all to tell you about the first time I ran into a demon, all right? I'm having a meeting. My meetings are based upon people receiving peace and breakthrough with peace. Some people may call it a healing meeting, miracle meeting, however, but for me, it is the blessing of peace. Once you get the understanding of peace, the intelligence of peace, the signs, the wonders, the miracles travel with peace. The healings travel with peace. The breakthroughs of mind challenges travels with peace. What are those mind challenges? We're talking about the trauma in the mental disorders that people have. If you're going to get rid of it, I find that peace works very well. If you find someone that is a therapist and they're having trouble and their industry is not helping them, let peace prevail and see what happens. But any means, I see this lady and I see this demon for the first time. I'm in a lobby of a particular hotel. And the demon is there to her right, my left. And I'm looking at this demon and the demon is looking at me. He is not passing on fear to me, but he's looking at me with fear. How do I know? Tell me what this is. I'm going to try to describe to you how he was looking. He was looking like this, okay? Isn't that an expression of fear? Well, I thought it was, right? But I'm looking at him looking like that, and I'm looking at the lady, and I'm looking at him, but I'm talking to the lady while this is going on. What I knew what not to do was say to this lady, there's a demon standing next to you. If you're in that situation, please don't do that. It will drive the lady nuts. Seen that situation too. A person went in nuts when a demon was exposed and they didn't see it, and the demon was in this lady's house. But any means, well, let me tell you that right quick. I'll give this story another time. But any means, the lady with the house, I'm digressing, all right? So hang in there with me. They had a little girl in her house. The little girl was in the bathroom. The little girl came down and said, look, there's a bad man in the bathroom. And the mama like, ain't nobody upstairs. She says, yes, there's a bad man upstairs. So the mother went up there and the husband goes up there. I don't know if the little girl was their child or not. But any means, she goes up there and opens the bathroom door and says, see, there's nobody in here. And the little girl said, yes, he's right there. You don't see him? And the mama ran, pew, like a cowboy movie, old school. She was out of there, right? So that was that situation. So you don't want to bring that kind of, you can help. The little girl couldn't help it. But if you can help it, you don't want to bring that. So the demon is there to the left. He's doing this here. And she's just looking at me intently. So I share the blessing of peace with her. And with the blessing of peace came prophecy. What is prophecy? The intelligence of heaven that she needs for her life, that's given to me to give to her. As that intelligence is in heaven, so shall it be on earth through me. I have to share this message with her. So this message that I'm sharing with her is a message of encouragement, a message of who she is, talking about how she's living on her job and how her job can be better. She recently had a child. Post-birth stress, traumatic is happening because of the child. Now that she's here, she's dealing with life issues. So I shared the blessing of peace with her, and that was that. I leave. I get to my transportation. So I'm outside in the driveway of the hotel, chilling for a moment, thinking about what I just saw. First time. And then God's Holy Spirit spoke to me and said this: you need to cast that thing to hell. What? I can do that? Yes, I can. I'll share this with you in a part 2. If you want to join our tribe to get that part 2, make sure you subscribe. And until then, have a good day.